Hello Rhapsody community, and welcome back to our Rhapsody Music AZ YouTube channel. Today I'm going to go over some basic, intermediate, and advanced woodwind maintenance techniques. The first instrument we're going to go over today is my favorite, maybe I'm a little biased, is clarinet. So the clarinet has 5 different pieces: the mouthpiece, barrel, upper joint, lower joint, and the bell. As a beginner, the most important thing that you need to think about when it comes to maintenance is swabbing your instrument every single time you're done playing. Every single time. Repeat. Every single time you're done playing, you need to swab your instrument. So my favorite way to swab my instrument is taking the whole clarinet apart and doing the swab individually. And I don't want to have to try and hold the case and the clarinet. I just put it all away and just do every piece individually. So a swab, it's going to look something like this. It's going to have a string with a weighted end and a cloth so that you can get all the moisture out of the inside of your clarinet. So you can put it in either way. I like the top because it's less likely to get stuck. You just pull it through and it gets out all of the moisture that you put in there by playing it. And twice is preferable because you never know what you might leave in there after the first time. So I did my upper joint, now I'm going to do my lower joint. Just swabbing it. So the reason we need to swab is so we get all the moisture out so that our pads, the pads on the keys, don't wear out and get sticky. So if the pads get sticky, that means that it's stuck and you can't move it when you hit the key. So any notes you need to play and the keys are stuck, it's not going to come out. You got to make sure you do your bell because a lot of moisture gets trapped right up here. And then same with their barrel. The barrel, the water will get stuck all right in here. And if you don't do your barrel, you'll get very, very upset when mold starts to grow in there. And you don't want that. Alright, so I just did everything twice. The only thing I'm not going to pull my swab through is my mouthpiece. So what I'm going to do is I usually have a smaller cloth that I don't have today. But I just try to get out the water from the inside. So if you pull the swab through your mouthpiece, it could actually damage your mouthpiece over time. And you don't want that. So just getting the water out with a smaller cloth is more helpful. When it comes to sticky pads or sticky keys, there are different things that you can buy to help with that before you have to go get the pad replaced by a repair technician. The most common you can get from like Yamaha or Jupiter are just these pad papers. Something you can get just at like a grocery store or a convenience store are cigarette papers. So we don't make cigarettes with these. They're just thin little papers that soak up moisture. And then what I have liked a lot so far are these little spit sponges by Key Leaves. It is reusable. You can wash them and it's just less waste than a cigarette paper or a pad paper. So to be able to use one of these, you first need to have a key that is sticky. So for me, one that gets sticky all the time is this lower C-sharp, G-sharp key. So much moisture gets in this little tiny key right there that I'm just gonna stick my spit sponge. I'm gonna press it against the pad for like 10-15 seconds. So it tries to get all the moisture